Take your shoulders up and back and down. One more time. Exhale. Now lift your arms up, lengthen all the way up to the sky. And bring a prayer pose down towards your heart center. Bow your head, close your eyes for a moment, and welcome yourself to this practice. From here, very easy, lengthen upwards again, touch the sky with your fingertips, and with exhale, very gently bring your right hand to the floor next to you and extend the left side. Try not to bend so much into the right side of your body, more of an extension from the left hip to the tips of your fingers. Feel that length on the left side of the body. Imagine you breathing into this left side of your ribcage. One more breath. And the same on the other side. Inhale, lengthen up to the sky. Then place your left hand to the floor and then gently extend the right side. There's no need to go too low at this first round, just to really feel that extension. More space to breathe on the right side of your ribcage. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're going to do it a little bit faster. Inhale up. And exhale. Slowly bend to the right. Maybe a little bit deeper this time. Inhale up. Exhale. Switch. Again. Inhale. Exhale. Each time can go a little bit lower if you're feeling brave and you're feeling that flexibility in your spine starting to return. One more round. Inhale. Exhale to one side. Inhale. Exhale to the other. Now coming up into center, open your arms really wide, like you're trying to lift your chest upwards. Take a deep breath. And with exhale, slowly turn to one side. Opposite hand on the knee. Look all the way back behind you. Twisting your neck, twisting your belly. Feel that entire spine twisting. Hold for another breath. Now open the arms wide again, straight to the front. And with exhale, twist the opposite side. Whichever way you decide to go first, it doesn't matter. As long as you feel that twist in your lower back. Try to open the left shoulder, right shoulder all the way back behind you and twisting your neck as well, looking back. Another breath. Let's do a little bit faster. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, twist, look back behind you. Breathe in, open the arms. Exhale, twist, look behind you the other way. Again, inhale. Exhale, twist, look back. Inhale. Twist and look back. And last time. Breathe in deeply. Exhale. Twist. Last time. And twist the other way. Exhale. Good. From here, come to center. Lift your arms up again. Interlace the fingers above your head. Then draw the chin down to your chest and very gently rest the hands and the arms on the back of your head. Just relax your arms. Allow the elbows to be heavy. And feel that extension in the back of your neck, that gentle pulling of all the muscles all the way down to the top of your back. Without too much pressure, just the weight of your arms alone should be enough to gently relax the back of your muscles on the back of your neck. Take another breath there. keep your chin down to your chest. Just bring your hands to the side of the body. And then from here, very slowly rotate your head towards your right shoulder. Feel that stretch on the left side of your neck. And then back down, chin to chest. And then the other way. Slowly feel that extension on the right side of your neck, all the way to your shoulder and even the top of your right arm. And back into the middle. One more time, to the right. Feel the stretch on the left. And one more time the other way. And back down. Good. Last time, all the way to the right. And this time, if you want, you can bring your right hand on the left side of your head, somewhere around your left temple, left ear, and apply very, very gentle pressure to open this left side of the neck even more. Just be gentle with yourself. Hold for another breath. And then slowly release your hand first. Then roll the head gently through the middle, all the way to the opposite side. And the same on the other side. So left hand on your right temple, right ear, gentle pressure. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, release your arm, bring the chin back down to your chest. This time step your hands behind you just a little bit, and then as you breathe in, lift your chest, engage your shoulder blades behind you gently, and then lift your chin as far up as you can to the sky, resting the back of your head on the back of your neck. And then if you like, you can just turn your head right and left, giving the massage to the back of your neck. Very good. One more breath here, just easy. Good. Now looking straight, extend your legs in front of you, just anywhere they want to go. Rotate your feet around in circles, one way and the other. Leaning back again onto your hands, bend one knee at a time, just to see how those joints are feeling. Very good. Now one leg will take a few circles outwards, lean back onto your hands, how much you need, and then rotate this right leg all the way around, massaging your right hip a few times one way and a few times the other way. Good. And the same on the other side. A few circles outwards, external rotations, and then inwards. Very good. Now bend both of your knees, arms are staying back, and as you inhale, I'm just going to turn to the side. You stay where you are. As you inhale, lift your chest again and slowly lift your entire body up, facing up to the sky into reverse table. Very good. Nice and tall. If you're feeling any ache around your wrists, maybe adjust the hands this way or totally facing backwards. It really doesn't matter. It's just about opening the shoulders back, lifting your chest and hips to the sky. Take a breath and then bring yourself back down. Okay? Now open the knees a little bit wider. Grab hold of your knees around here. We're going to do a seated cow and cat pose. So as you inhale, try to expose the front of your body. So you're trying to place your belly and your chest literally in between those legs, lifting your heart up and tilting your head gently back. And with exhale, holding on to the knees, round your back and start to pull back, chin to your chest. Again, I'm going to go sideways so you can see what it looks like into the spine. Inhale, bend your spine forward. And exhale, round the back. Breathe in. Imagine you lifting your tail, lift your nose. Exhale, round again. Couple more times. Inhale, open the chest, lift your chin. Exhale, round and high between your shoulders. One more round. Inhale, open the front, squeeze the shoulder blades gently. Exhale, around. Good. From here, come nice and tall, lengthen the spine, walk your feet close together again. Let's take one more twist. Gentle twist against the knees, so you can wedge your left elbow on the right side of your right knee. Twist all the way back, look behind you. It's a wonderful massage for your intestine, for your digestive system, but also really good release if any stiffness of the spine. And the other way, slowly switch the sides, twist. Try not to round your spine in these positions. Keep it tall, lengthened, upwards, and head looks back as well. Deep breath. Excellent. From here, we're going to come to a malasana, so wide squat. This might be a bit troublesome in the beginning for some people. Try to help yourself and gently come to both feet. Open wide, almost as wide as your hips or wider. And now, if you're feeling tight in your Achilles, you may want to stay on the toes and support yourself in front of the floor. You can grab a block. Actually, let me grab a block. It might be easier for some people to perhaps even sit on the block right there, okay? If this means like, if this is just too much of an exercise, okay? So you can either sit on the block or you can hang your hips down towards the floor, very easy. Or if you're feeling tight, again, you can either sit on the block and keep the heels off the floor. Try to experiment with the width of your feet, okay? Some people find it easier when the feet are a little bit closer or further apart, okay? So when you're feeling this position for a moment, either sitting on the block or off the block, try to sway the body, just wriggle yourself into it, okay? Maybe sway from one foot to the other. It's quite a nice stretch in the hips in this one. Lower back, really nice for lower back. Good. Now hands to the floor, fingertips. Again, if you're feeling tight, make sure you bring a block in front of you. And when you're ready, slowly start straightening the legs, lifting your bum up, and then turn the position of your toes to face inwards gently. And then hang the upper body down easily. You should feel just a relaxing stretch all the way at the back of your legs, your lower back, and all through the back plane of the body. Take a moment here, deep breath, turn your head right and left. And we're coming back to Malasana. So hands either on the floor or on the block. Turn your feet to face outwards, so heels to the inside. Slowly start bending into your knees and hang your hips down into a wide squat. If you want to move side to side. Okay? If you're feeling comfortable with this movement, now let's do it a couple more times, a little bit faster. Fingertips to the floor, start lifting the hips, change the position of your feet, hang the body for a breath, sway right and left. Now we're coming back. Heels to the inside, slowly lower the hips down, open the knees with your elbows, lift your heart. Okay, I'm going to go sideways this time so you see what it looks like from here. And one more time. Hands to the floor, start straightening your legs, toes on the inside, relax the upper body, take a breath. Then fingertips to the floor, open the toes out and slowly, slowly sit the hips all the way down to your heels. Hands in prayer, lift your chest. You're trying to straighten the spine. Shift the weight right and left, if you like. Okay? Very good. One more breath here. Good. Now bring one of your hands down to the floor and see if you can bring that shoulder a little bit lower in front of the knee, whether it's your right or left side, doesn't matter. And then the other side, see if you can extend it up to the sky, lengthening all the way from the lower back, all the way through the left side of your ribcage, lifting up through the left side of your body, looking up on the sky. Take a moment here. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your arm down. The other side. Again, easier version. If you're perhaps sitting on the block, you may want to just extend the arm up in the easy way. Or if you want a little bit deeper stretch, you may want to bring this shoulder a little bit further down in front of the knee and then extend a little bit deeper. I find if I have any stiffness, any ache in my lower back or my the top of my glutes, the glutes minimus, it's just a wonderful stretch to open that space up. Take another breath and exhale. Slowly bring it down. Let's do it one more time. Whether you're sitting on the block or not, extend one side, look up behind you all the way up. Exhale, bring it down, and the other side. Lift and open. And exhale, coming back down, okay? So from here, start straighten the legs once more. Heels go onto the outside, and then completely relax the upper body. You can bend into your knees if you're still feeling stiff in your hamstring and your lower back, and then just sway easily right and left, right and left. Very good. Now walk over to your right foot. Open those toes out. If you want, you can extend the distance between your right and left foot into a nice lunge, okay? And then just sway the body forward and back, forward and back. Feel the stretch, that pulling sensation on the front of your left thigh, so your hip flexor and your quads, and also on the back of your right thigh here. Very good. Just forward and back. Now lower your left knee down to the mat and unhook your toes, so you put the top of your left foot flat to the floor, okay? And this might be a bit tricky, but let's try, okay? If you're feeling ready for this, so you can extend the upper body, looking forward, and then lift this left knee off the floor, okay? This should feel like a really, really intense stretch here from the top of your foot all the way through the front of your left leg up to the hip flexor. Also, if you're feeling like you want to be a bit more brave, extend one of your arms forward, lengthening up. Good. If you want, you can switch to the other. And then down. Good. Lower your left knee down to the floor. Tug the toes under, and then slowly lift the left knee off the mat. And again, forward and back. Very good. Just going to switch to the other side. So straight away, start walking. You're closing your right foot in. Walk over to the left side, open the left toes out, nice and low lunge here on this side too. Move forward and back. Just feel the body slowly stretching, getting used to these positions. Now lower your right knee down, place the top of your foot flat to the mat, and see if you can extend the whole front of the body from the toes all the way up. Maybe lift one arm up. Very good. And then the other. Lengthen. Feel that stretch, the whole front of the body, especially that hip flexor there. Inhale. And then relax. Lower your knee down. Hook those toes under once more. And lift the knee and go forward and back again a couple more times. Very good. Now we're switching the sides again. All the way back to the right foot. This time easy. Rest your left knee down to the floor. You can unhook the toes or not. This time, come up. Inhale. Swing your arms, come all the way up. Take a stretch up to the sky. Deep breath. And with exhale, just try to release the arms back behind you, opening the chest, exposing your heart up. And then relaxing the hips down to the floor. Again, quite a nice deep stretch for the hip flexor, and also perhaps a little pinch into the lower back. Now with inhale, raise those arms up to the sky again. And with exhale, place them down. And then perhaps if you're ready, you can start to straighten the front leg, okay? If you're feeling tight, just go as far as you want. Also, feel free to add blocks on either side and lift the upper body a little bit higher to ease on the hamstring stretch, okay? And again, it's a nice thing to experiment with those toes in your front leg, okay? Some people quite enjoy the front of the foot stretch, so they like to keep the toes down. If you like to dig more into the Achilles side of the leg, then you may want to keep the toes up, facing the sky. Good. Let's repeat. Bend into the right knee, come all the way up. Inhale. And with exhale, just relax, open the heart, relax the arms back behind you. It's almost like you're literally trying to face the sky with your heart and your face. Take another breath in. Inhale, raise your arms up. And with exhale, hands down to the floor or to the blocks, and then straighten the front leg. Lift the toes or place them down, or just play around with both different positions, see how it feels better. Very good. Now step back onto this right foot, lift your left knee off the floor, and we're coming over to the left side to do exactly the same. So open the left toes out, bring your right knee down to the mat easily. Relax the toes of your right foot. Raise your arms above your head, lifting the whole upper body up off the floor. And with exhale, rotate your arms back and down. And then just remain in this position for a couple of breaths, exposing the whole heart center, lifting the heart up to the sky. Very good. Feel that stretch in the hip flex on the right side. Try to release any tension from the hips. One more breath, lift your arms up this time. And with exhale, bring them down to the floor. Straighten the front leg. Observe how you feel on both sides. Sometimes, or most of the times, one of the sides feels a little bit more stiff than the other. Good, let's repeat. Bend into your front knee and slowly lift up. Inhale, up to the sky, and with exhale, release any tension. Allow the heart to lift to the sky, and then arms heavy open back behind you. Just easy somewhere. Stay for a breath. Inhale, now raise the arms up, and with exhale, place them to the floor in front of you. Straighten your front leg, toes up or toes down. Again, on the floor, or perhaps with the help of a block or two. Very good. Now step to the front foot again. Lift the right knee off the floor, and let's come back into center for a bit. Okay, we're coming down with the upper body down, feet as wide as apart as you want. I would say probably about 3 or 4 feet apart from one another, okay? And then first, just relax the upper body. Sway yourself right and left. If you want, you can still keep bending your knees. Just easy. A couple of spinal twists here. If you want, bring the block in front of you, just somewhere below your face, right there, okay? And then slowly open through the right side. So twist, look up, lift your right arm up to the sky. Try to keep your legs straight in this one, just to feel the stretch on the inner thigh of the opposite leg. Okay? And slowly close back down to the block or to the floor. Twist open the other side. Inhale. And slowly bring yourself back down. If you're feeling flexible, get rid of the block and repeat without. Open the chest. It's more about opening this right side of your chest and this right shoulder up to the sky. And bring it down. And the other side, stacking literally your right wrist, right shoulder, left wrist, and your head all the way together. And bring it down. Last round, if you fancy a little bit extra stretch on the inner thigh, so you open your right arm up and see if you can lift your left toes up. okay? You feel here more of a groin, inner thigh stretch, twisting almost away from those left toes. They're starting to look up to the sky too. And then bring it down, and the other side, left arm up, twist, right toes up as well. Right there. One more breath, and release. Back down, very good. Relax the upper body, relax the shoulders. And then move over to the right foot again. Open to face the right side of your mat. Okay? Now we're going to go a little bit harder perhaps, but if you feel like it's all too much, always help yourself with the block, okay? So left hand, stay with your right foot, and you're starting to open the right side up. So another twist. Try to rotate, so you bring your right arm alongside the mat, down to your hips, and then as you open your chest, open up to the sky, twist your spine, take a deep breath, and with exhale, bring this arm back down towards the foot, but this time place it on the inner side of your right foot. Again, if you're still feeling tight, place it on the block. Now left foot goes flat, okay, so the toes start looking forward. And then left arm does the same, but at the same time your right arm is blocking your right knee from coming inwards, okay? So you're coming to a side angle from here. So you open the left side up, lift, take a deep breath, and with exhale, return your right hand to the block. Let's repeat. Left toes, go back down, heel goes up, right arm takes the circle, all the way around, twisting in your spine, looking up, and down to the block. First, place your left foot flat, and do the same with your left arm, inhaling up, and over, and down. One more time, if you're feeling more flexible, get rid of the block, inhale, twist, slowly bring your hand down on the inside, left foot flat, and then over to a outside, and then hold for a couple of breaths in a side angle, okay? Take a deep breath, and then from here we're going to move in the triangle pose. So just reach your left arm up, and then slowly start to straighten your right leg, okay? Keep your body, keep your torso extended, try not to bend too much into your right side. Nice and extended body, looking up, hold. Very good, one more breath. And with exhale, you start to bring your left hand down to the floor. We're going to stay with that straight front leg. See if you can turn the body to face this right leg, and perhaps lay that body down, trying to kiss your right knee. If that's too tight still, make sure to help yourself with the block, okay? Parsvottanasana. And from here, we're just going to switch the sides. Gently bend into your right knee, close the right foot in, walk over to the left side. And then first, just a lunge onto the left side. Very good. Now, when you're ready, just fix this foot a little bit. Let's do the same on the opposite side, okay? So, right hand stays with your left foot. Start to open your left shoulder, bring this left arm down towards the hip, and then take a nice wide rotation, reaching up for the sky. And with exhale, place this left hand on the inside of your left foot. Bring your right foot flat, and the same rotation this time on the opposite side with right arm first to the hip, and then open this right shoulder, reaching up for the sky, and exhale, close it down. Right heel up, toes down to the floor, twist, and open through the left side. Again, if you're feeling tight, use the block to lift yourself a little bit higher. Hand down to the block, right foot flat, rotate your right arm. Exhale, and down to the block. Last time. Inhale, left arm takes the circle, rotating back down to the block, right foot flat, left arm rotates. Inhale, and with exhale, just extend your right arm over your head, staying in side angle. Make sure you keep blocking this left knee from coming inwards, and keep rotating your torso to almost face up the sky. And then from here, triangle pose, so right fingers extend to the sky. Slowly start straightening your left leg. Hold. Torso is extended, both sides nice and long. You can stay on the block, you can just hang, or you can rest your left hand on your ankle somewhere on your shin. Take another breath. And slowly bring both hands down to the floor, one on each side of your left foot. Again, on the blocks if you want to keep yourself up. You can change the angle of your right foot a little bit to close your hips, to square them down, to look a little bit more forward towards your left foot. And then slowly forward bending over this left leg. Very good. Now from here, close the left foot in, coming back into center. Relax the upper body. Have your block ready just in case, because we're going to go back to Malasana, so you're going to bring your feet a little bit closer, and then slowly start bringing the hips down in the middle between your heels. Again, if you want, sitting back on that block. And extend the spine upwards, take a deep breath. Very good. Now from here, bring your fingertips to the floor and then slowly step yourself down onto your knees and your feet. And then ideally you want to keep this block right there and then just sit down on the block between your feet, okay? Just to ease the pressure from the top of your feet from just sitting back on the heels. If you want, you can just sit like that, that's absolutely fine. Or again, with that block between your heels, just to raise your body a little bit up and ease on the pressure in the front of your foot. Okay? Now sitting here for a moment, bring those legs back together closely. Just feeling the sensations in the body. Take a couple of moments. Good. Now open your legs a little bit wider. Sort of as wide as your heels, I would say, okay? I'm going to turn to the side so you can see what we're up to. Sitting back on that block, very easy. Now from here, step your hands back behind you, okay? For some people, this should already be quite a stretch from the front of your thighs into the hip flexor, and also you might start feeling a little pinch in the lower back as this becomes a gentle back bend already, okay? Now expose your chest upwards, so engage your shoulder blades, start to rotate your shoulders back, lifting the heart center. Take a moment here. Good. Again, it doesn't matter whether your hands are pointing forward or back, whatever is easier. For me, for this occasion, I'm going to have my fingers point back, so my thumbs on the outside, towards the outside of the mat, because that helps my shoulder rotating outwards, so I can lift the chest a little bit easier. And now take a deep breath. And with exhale, see if you can squeeze your bottom and gently lift of the block off the heels. Really lifting the hips up. Lifting the chest and the hips up. So again, nice stretch from the front and a little pinch from the back. Take a moment. And then slowly just lower yourself back down to that block. Okay, let's do it again. If this is too low, come to fingertips perhaps, or again, get yourself another block or two or some cushions to come a little bit higher. And as you inhale, lift your chest, Squeeze your bottoms and push the hips off the block. Feeling that length in the entire front of your body. Inhale again. Exhale, lower down. Good. Now just stay with your right hand down. See if you can lift your left arm in front of you and over, and then squeeze and push maybe a little bit higher. Almost like a half camel pose, so to speak. That's it. Hold for a breath. And exhale. Bring it down. Let's do the other side. Left hand down. Right arm takes that movement forward and up. Open the front of the body. Inhale. Push the hips up. And exhale. Down. One last time. This time if you want a little bit deeper, you may want to bring your right hand closer to your right foot. Okay, so you're almost coming up to that half camel pose. Yeah, if you want to come higher, bring the hand onto the right foot. Keep pushing the hips forward until the front of your thigh is 90 degrees to the mat. Lifting the chest up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly lower the hips back down to the block. Switch the sides. Maybe again start on the floor. See how you feel on this side. If you're feeling confident, bring the hand to the foot. Push the hips forward. Open through the chest. Look up in the sky. One more breath. And then slowly release back to that block. Very good. Take a moment here. Sitting on the block. Good. Now bring your hands in front of you, in front of your knees, and then lift the hips up and round your back into a cat pose, lifting the hips off the blocks. So basically, from sitting, hands to the floor, round your spine, cat pose. Completely ignore that block behind you. Inhale, open the front into a cow pose. Exhale, round again to cat pose. One more round. Breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Now from here, take the block out from between your feet. Cross your legs and then slowly come down to sitting cross-legged, just as we started. Rotate your shoulders up and back down. One more time. Good. Lift your arms up. Inhale. Stretch to the right. One more time. Exhale. Inhale up. Stretch to the left. Exhale. Inhale up. Twist to the right. Look all the way back. Exhale slowly. Inhale center. To the left. Exhale. Slowly. Good. And one more deep breath up. And then bring the prayer pose down to your heart center. Rest the thumbs against your chest. Close your eyes. And send some love, some gratitude to this body. Even if sometimes it doesn't want to do what you want it to do. Grateful for healthy body, healthy mind, and for that breath that links the body and mind and spirit together in the present moment.